watching Sam TV.
Across Nigeria is coming to you live from Super Media Television, from our studio here in Jalingo. You can subscribe to our Facebook on Sam TV and on YouTube at Sam TV Live. These headlines include reports that covers the Rivers State House of Assembly. Likewise, the Federal Capital Territory clears Super Eagles AFCON 2025 bonuses. And also across Nigeria, the Hajj orientation, as well as security operatives and political defections that involves the nation. Now the news info. The Rivers State House of Assembly has initiated impeachment proceedings against Governor Siminalayi Fubara and Deputy Governor Professor Ngozi Udu. At the plenary sessions, the Speaker of the House of Assembly, Martin Amewule, confirmed that 26 lawmakers endorses a notice alleging gross misconduct and constitutional violations. The notice will be formally served within 7 days, while the Deputy Majority Leader, Linda Stewart, read similar allegations against Odu. The movement intensified political tension amidst ongoing dispute involving Fubara's administration and opposition factions. In the Federal Capital Territory, the federal government has released outstanding match bonuses to the Super Eagles following their participation in the 2025 AFCON in Morocco. The Minister of State for Finance, Doris Azuka Anite, confirmed that all group stage bonuses have been cleared, with final transfers to players' account on the way. The government introduced the fast-track foreign currency conversion process to meet the players' preferences and ensure timely payment, while supporting their welfare ahead of the knockout round. Meanwhile, the FCT Muslim Pilgrim Welfare Board will hold its 2026 Hajj orientation from January 10 to 11 at the Basanjia Hajj camp, with Islamic scholars guiding pilgrims on rights and new regulations issued by Saudi Arabia and the Nigerian Hajj Commission. This will be followed by mandatory medical screening starting from January 12, which is required for all Hajj visa issuance. Additionally, the indigents of the FCT has praised Minister Barrister Nyesom Wike for effectively compensating communities affected by development projects. As Simon Baba Yerima, a Patma community leader, said residents received payment promptly as relocation sites were properly mapped, and Wike personally engaged with host communities to address long-standing marginalization issues. Yerima also urged the upgrade to traditional institutions, as many of which have remained unimproved since the military era. On national security, the former Chief of Armed Staff, Lieutenant General Farouk Yahaya, has filed legal action against Major General Danjuma Ali Kefi and several media outlets following allegations that he was financing terrorism in Nigeria. Through his lawyer, Muhammad Ndayako San, Muhammad demanded a reiteration, public apology, and immediate cessation of allegations within 70 hours from now. The action is intended to protect his personal reputation, uphold rules of laws, discourage false claims, and maintain public confidence in national institutions. In related military development, Major General Chinedu Rav Nebiefe, the general officer commanding 2 divisions, praised 12 brigade troops in Lokoja for their discipline, professionalism, and commitment. During his visit, he commissioned renovated officers' quarters and National Youth Service Corps Lodge, urging continued collaboration with other security agencies to sustain peace in the region. And in Kebbi State, a court sentenced 3 men, Abdul Muhammad, also known as Audu Dukku, Suraj Umar, also known as Liman, and Aliyu Abdullahi, to death for armed robbery and criminal conspiracy. The men had attacked residents and stolen money, phones, vehicles, and other valuables. Despite the lawyer's plea for leniency, the law mandates the death sentence, though the governor may consider clemency. In Kano State, police recovered 3 stolen vehicles and arrested 5 suspects in connection with money vehicle theft. On January 3rd, the Special Intervention Squad intercepted a stolen Toyota Corolla at Hotoro NNPC roundabout, arresting Muhammad Ismail, 25. Subsequent investigation led to the arrest of 4 others. The suspect confessed to stealing the Corolla and Honda Pilot belonging to Bauchi State government on January 6. Officers also recovered stolen Toyota Sienna in Hotoro North. The vehicle owners are asked to report to the police to reclaim their property. In Katsina State, the governor, Dikko Umar Radda, launched a community-centered security initiative to protect residents from banditry. The program combines dialogue with communities, leaders, engagement of vigilante groups, and coordinated military operations. These efforts have led to reduction in crime and allowed farming and daily activities to resume in many areas. Traditional leaders, civil society groups, and the federal government continue to play vital roles in sustaining peace in the state. In Oyo State, the police discovered the bodies of 5 forest guards killed by bandits in Oloka village, Orire local government area. About 12 attackers reportedly opened fire on the rangers' office before fleeing investigation. Investigation ongoing as authorities collect evidence, while Governor Sheyi Makinde condemned the incident and urged residents to remain calm. In Delta State, politicians led by the Labour Party 2023 gubernatorial candidate Deacon Ken Pella defected to Action Democratic Congress ahead of the 2027 election. In Asaba, the ceremony drew large crowd, with Pella emphasizing integrity, service, and result-driven governance. The ADC leaders, including Senator Andrew Uchendu and Festus Ibinoba, described the defection as a historic realignment and a sign of growing support for the party in Delta State. And on to Enugu State, the retired Deputy Inspector General of Police, Godwin Chijoke Nwobodo, was crying Igwe of Ihueze Newe in Anire local government area. The Nigerian police force praised his 35 years of service, highlighting his leadership in ICT and policing. The IGP Kayode Egbetekun expressed confidence that Nwobodo will leverage his experience to promote peace, unity, cultural preservation, and development within the community. And in Gombe State, Governor Muhammadu Inuwa Yahaya welcomed 2 PDP lawmakers, Honorable Gabriel Galadima Fushisan and Honorable Malone Nimrod Yari, who defected to the APC. Led by the House Speaker, the lawmakers cited Governor's inclusive leadership and performances as a result of their move. Governor Yahaya described the defection as a vote of confidence, assuring full integration and cooperation, while emphasizing unity within the APC ahead of the 2027 election. And in Lagos State's court jailed 4 individuals for drug-related offenses. Ebu Lu Ezochukwu and Michael Indubisi were sentenced to 1 year imprisonment with fine of 1 million each for possessing cocaine, mite, and cannabis, while Nwofo Boniface received 18 months or could pay 4 million to perform community services. Doris Robert was sentenced to 18 months or a fine of 1.5 million required to complete community service, and had her passport confiscated for illegally sending tramadol abroad. Tension escalated in Plateau State, Jos South, after Miyetti Allah claimed a Fulani header, Zakaria Abdullahi, was killed by Birom in Gero community, while other headers, Jibrin Musa, is hospitalized. The Magban described it as an attack on Fulani headers, whereas the Birom Youth Association stated that armed headers attacked a mining site, causing chaos, and that the disease was accidentally shot by the headers themselves, denying targeting Birom residents. In Nasarawa State, the police foiled an armed robbery at a wine shop in Maraba, Karu local government area. The officers responded promptly after a witness raised an alarm. The course of the robbers to flee and abandon the locally made Beretta pistol. The Commissioner of Police, Shetima Jaure Mohammed, ordered a manhunt and investigation by the State Criminal Investigation Department. And in a separate incident, 6 suspected Lassa fever patients escaped an isolation center in Lafia due to dissatisfaction with food. They were trapped in a relative home and prevented from mingling with others. The test later confirmed all the 6 were negative, though one pregnant woman from Awe died. We'll now pause briefly for a word from our sponsors. Stay tuned, for we have more captivating stories coming ahead.
Every day begins with a need to move with purpose, to shop without stress, to send without fear, to pay without delay. For every rider chasing time, for every home that needs restocking, for every voice that needs connection, for every dream that needs delivery. Now, one app brings it all together.
Supercab, move smart, ride safe, supermarket, groceries, gadgets, everything. Supercash, airtime, bills, transfers, done. Super logistics, fast, secure, right to your door.
It's more than an app. It's your movement, your market, your money, your connection, all in one place. Supergo, one app for services endless. Download Supergo today. Live free, live fast, live smart.
No time to shop, no stress. With Supergo, your groceries comes to you. Partner with trusted vendors, verified stores, no delay, no excuses, just values. Supergo Supermarket, your market now in your hands. With Supergo, your ride is comfortable, easy and convenient. Supergo is more than an app. It's a movement. Moving people, powering threats, delivering value.
Every
with us. The news continues. In Kaduna State, about 2,100 grains farmers reported losses of approximately 10.16 billion during the 2025 season due to the falling maize prices and increased input costs. They petitioned the federal government for subsidized inputs for 2026, pledging repayment in maize. Additionally, the National Cashew Association of Nigeria emphasized the proper productions and processing of cashew could generate $10 billion annually to the country, urging investment to unlock industrial potentials. In Adamawa State, it continues to prioritize youth development and pension reforms. The Deputy Governor, Professor Kaletapua George Farauta, received 30 recent graduates from the 24th Nigerian Air Force intake, commending their discipline and dedication while encouraging professionalism, unity, and loyalty to the nation. Governor Adamu Umaru Fintri's administration has also been paying outstanding gratuities to pensioners, covering arrears from 1999 to 2019. The governor assured that all verified payment could be completed before his tenure ends in 2027, a move which is widely welcomed by retirees. And finally, in Bauchi State, the PDP caucus in the House of Assembly dismissed claims linking Governor Bala Abdul Qadir Muhammad to terrorism as baseless and politically motivated. Led by Speaker Abubakar Suleiman, the lawmakers expressed confidence in the governor commended his commitment to peace and development and urging residents to remain calm while supporting the state's growth initiatives. Meanwhile, in Yobe State announced the local government elections for 17 chairmen and councillors on June 6, 2026. All officials emphasized compliance with age, residency, and educational requirements and encouraged media coverage as security presence to ensure free and peaceful elections. That wraps up today's edition of News Across Nigeria. Stay connected with us on Facebook at Some TV and subscribe to our YouTube channel at Some TV Live. I am Herbert Naftali Bandawa. Wish you a good afternoon.